Hey, what up guys, how's it going? Okay, today I'm back with something kind of cool, the newest addition to the family here. This is a 2025 Gen 2 Rivian R1T. As you guys know, less than a year ago, I got the Gen 1 Rivian R1S, but these things are like Pringles. You have one and then you want another. So anyways, this is the Gen 2. Today I'll just do a brief walk around and show the differences on a Gen 2. Now, I'm also going to be installing some running boards on this, just like I did on my R1S. So if you want to see that video, look in the description. Also, if you want to buy some running boards or any accessories from evbase.com, use my promo code and you will get 22% off your entire order. I must admit, the fleet is getting a bit out of control here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. But anyways, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys. Okay, starting with the front of the vehicle here, and it has that iconic pill shape or kind of stadium lighting that everyone has come to know and love about Rivian. I personally love the way that it looks. Okay, so for the high beams, they're divided into 19 segments and 16 segments for the low beams. The high beams change shape so it doesn't blind oncoming traffic, and the low beams will change due to the terrain or if it's a windy road or something like that. I believe that feature is available in the UK, but Rivian might be the first ones with it in the States. I do absolutely love the way that it looks. The light bar down here is actually broken into 10 sections, and it's kind of cool because it will act as a progress bar while you're charging. So if you're at 20%, 30%, 60%, whatever, it will illuminate according to how far the battery is charged. It's kind of cool because you can see the status of it from afar. Of course, you can see in the app, but that's just another cool thing that I like about it. Also, the turn signals before were up here, but now they're completely separate, located down here on the driver and passenger side. Another subtle difference between the Gen 2s and the Gen 1. Okay, now coming over here to the charging port, go ahead and hit this to open it. Something kind of cool that they changed on the inside here is there is a manual eject button in case you're ever having issues trying to disconnect from whatever charging source you're using. One time a buddy of mine was having so much trouble he had to call customer service to come out and help him. But now with this manual eject button, you can just go ahead and hit that, it'll eject, and then you'll be on your way. Now also, Rivian's cameras have been greatly upgraded. It is night and day from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2. These things, as you'll see around the vehicle, these things have been upgraded to 4K HDR, and holy sweet Jesus, is it a difference. It looks so good. I'm so impressed with the resolution on the cameras. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the back here. Okay, something kind of cool that Rivian did is called new roadside lighting. So let me go ahead and activate the hazard lights here. So let's say there's an issue, you break down, or there's a hazard in front of you, something like that. With this roadside lighting, you can direct traffic. So you can go inside, hit this, and you'll let everybody know, hey, go around to the left because there's a hazard in front of me, or I broke down, or whatever the case may be. You could say, hey, go around to the right, and the lights will illuminate that direction, letting people know to go around that way. Or if there's a hazard or you broke down in the middle of the freeway, road, or something directly in front of you, you could switch the direction to the middle, letting people know to go around you both ways. That is a very cool, very thought out feature. I absolutely love that. I did get the all-weather mats, haven't even had a chance to put them on, but I love the way these look, so I did put these on really quick, the all black ones, to match the blacked out package I got as well. But anyways, the Gen 2 tonneau cover, if I'm not mistaken, there were issues with the Gen 1s, if you will. They also had bigger slats or sections on the back, but this one is extremely smooth. I have absolutely no complaints. Did a lot of reading and people seem to love the Gen 2 versus the Gen 1. Yeah, I got my all-weather mats back there. Haven't even had a chance to put them in yet, but I won't go into the air compressor and outlets and stuff in the truck bed because you guys already know all that. But this is just the subtle differences between the Gen 2 and the Gen 1, and yeah, I love it. It's very smooth, quiet, you know what I mean? And yeah, like it a lot. Let's keep going. All right, you guys, I'm inside the vehicle right now. We're going to go over some of the subtle software changes and subtle interior changes to the Gen 2 versus the Gen 1. And wow, I love the interior here. It looks absolutely amazing. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Let's go ahead and check some of these changes out. All right, guys. Oh, really quick, here's the build that I have here. I have the dual motor all-wheel drive with max battery, red canyon paint, 22-inch sport dark wheels, ocean coast, dark ash wood interior. I got the dark out package. Of course, it comes with the glass roof. I got the Rivian premium audio, got the utility panel. I got the V2 tonneau cover. Performance upgrade for an additional $5,000, and then there's the destination fee. And then where I live here in sunny California, there's also a 10% tax slapped on top of that, and that's about what you're looking at, what I paid. Okay, in the vehicle, in the rear view mirror, like right around here, there is a camera facing the driver. Now what's going to happen is, you'll go, while you're on the highway, you'll go ahead and double tap on the right hand stalk. It will engage, and you can take your hands totally off the steering wheel and go down the freeway totally hands free. Now that camera is going to monitor you to make sure you're looking forward. You can look left, you can look right, and you know, check something, or if you're speaking to somebody, whatever, and you happen to turn your head. If not, it will start to beep and give you warnings and indications that, hey, you need to look forward. You know what I mean? So it's a great way to kind of take some of the monotony off and pressure off you driving and holding the steering wheel the entire time. It's actually a very, very good feature. So like I said before, this is the Ocean Coast and Dark Ash interior, and the Ocean Coast is like a light gray. And I absolutely love it. It's like they used nice materials, the different materials, like the actual wood that they use around the cabin. The way the stitching looked, it feels high-end. It feels very premium. It looks like, okay, I'm spending 6 figures. When you get inside, it feels like you've spent 6 figures on the vehicle. It seems very premium. Dare I say luxury? Yeah, this is a luxury electric truck. Let's just call it what it is. Let's not act like 6 figures is an insignificant amount of money. It's not. But I will definitely say they make you feel like you got your money's worth, if that makes sense. You don't feel like they skimped out anywhere. Even the material used on the floor mats in here, the way the wood looks, the colors, the theme, the heavy weight, the clickiness of the buttons, everything that you get inside the vehicle, it feels high-end, it feels premium. And with stuff like that, you don't mind paying the extra money because you feel you've gotten a good value. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm on the driver's side here, and you do have this push button to kind of pop the door open, if you will. And you still have a manual release right here, just in case there's an issue. But yes, this works just fine, and that's something also that you get on the Gen 2s. Oh, and in case you're wondering, of course, you get the flashlight that comes with it. Also coming down right here, where you go ahead and touch the key card, they do have built-in charging pads. In the Gen 1, you have to buy an aftermarket thing and put it there to charge your phones, but I like how this is built in. You could also just sit your phone or whatever right here. It won't be charging here, but yes, I do like the built-in chargers that they went ahead and added. Now really quick down here, you have this storage area. And before, you used to have a Bluetooth speaker, and now you just get a storage tray. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can buy the Bluetooth speaker if you want it. I think it's like $450, maybe $500. It's a nice speaker. Got it in the R1S, the Gen 1, but now the Gen 2s don't come with it. It is a add-on that you need to buy. Believe it or not, I saw some people complaining about the speaker, like more or less saying you didn't need it, but I'm like, if it's included, who cares? Like, why complain about something free, you know? All right, something that is new that's kind of cool is a wheel swap. Let me scroll down. Now you're probably asking, what is this? So this is great. So let's say in the summer, spring, you run the 22-inch wheels that you have here, but where you live, it snows and you have snow tires. So in the winter, you want to throw those on. Now with this, doing the wheel swap, you can go ahead and keep track of how much mileage, tire rotations, and everything there. So you don't have to, try to remember it yourself or write it down in a notepad or anything like that. You can tell the car, hey, these tires are on, and it'll keep track of how many miles on those tires. And then you can switch to this winter tires and it'll go ahead and keep track of this is just such a great feature. Props to the Rivian team and management for listening to the community. I do know this was a feature they wanted for a while that people like myself had been requesting, and they added it, and this is absolutely great. Another feature that I know some wanted was the side mirror auto tilting. Me personally, I don't like it, but you put the car in reverse, the mirrors will go down and tilt downward so you could see down, like if there's a curb or something near you. Some people may want it, some people may not, but the fact that it's there and they give you the option if you want it, yes or no, is great. Me personally, I do not. I don't like it. The car does a very good job of giving you this 360 overhead view, and the cameras look phenomenal for those that want to use that. Believe it or not, I'm more of a mirror guy. I will use my mirrors the way that they are. I'm so used to it, so it's such a creature of habit. I kind of don't use the cameras. I don't want auto tilt. I know my vehicles well enough to where I can just use my mirrors, but for someone like my wife or anyone else, the auto tilting or the cameras come in handy. But I do love the way the cameras look, and the resolution is amazing. Okay, so yeah, on the Gen 2s, if you have the performance, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit off-road. It's gonna ask, do you wanna go off-road? Yes. And then right here you hit rally, and this is a new rally mode, and it's going to be more responsive, give you more power. It's also going to raise the suspension a little bit, and yeah, this is cool. Just in case you need it in that adverse terrain or weather, you got it. Something that's also kind of cool too, they now have what's called a tire puncture protection. It's kind of one of those things that's like, dang, that wasn't there before, but hey, better late than never. Anyways, with that, it will go ahead and let you know via the app or in the car. It'll let you know if you have a slow leak or lower tire pressure is detected. And that's phenomenal. Nothing worse than having a flat tire, or you arrive to your destination and you see your tires almost flat. You know what I mean? They've also added the feature to remotely close your charge port door. So let's say you forget it open for whatever reason. It's nice to be able to just go into your phone, tap, and close it from your phone. It's pretty cool. Great, one of those creature comforts. All right, so my closing thoughts, the Gen 2 is amazing. It's an absolute beast. You can't go wrong with the Gen 1, but I like the subtle changes and differences they did with the Gen 2. I like that you can get the blacked out package from the factory instead of doing it aftermarket like I did on my R1S. All the changes that I showed you, the new tonneau cover and the lighting in the front and rear, how you can direct traffic, you know what I mean? Like little stuff like that is just cool. I also seem to notice, to me, the steering is a little better, the suspension is better, which they've improved. But yeah, I absolutely love it. But this was just a brief walk around, kind of show the differences between a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. Remember, I'm going to be installing running boards on this, so go ahead and look for the link for that video in the description. And I got them from evbase.com. If you guys want to buy some, use my promo code you see on the screen right there. You will get 22% off of your order. And yeah, not too bad. So I'm going to go home and install the running boards. All right, guys.